Hey everyone, Scott here to discuss the Lego Ninjago movies featuring the voices of Dave Franco, Justin Theroux, Michael Pena, Abby Jackson, Olivia Munn, and Jackie Chan, and directed by Charlie Bean, Paul Fisher, and Bob Logan, 3 different people. Now, I wasn't really too excited about this movie coming out just because it looked like it wasn't going to be as good as the other 2 I just reviewed, one 2 weeks ago and one last week. But what did I think of the Lego Mation and this whole movie? Well, let's get into it, shall we? We don't open with the Lego Mation this time because the first 5 minutes are live action. Like, can you not make live action in a Lego mated movie? And the last 2 minutes of the film as well also had live action. And that was a problem straight up. The Lego Mation in this movie wasn't that great and needs to be improved, I feel like. We get introduced to the ninja team masked vigilantes with special powers, except Green Ninja, aka Lloyd Garmadon, voiced by Dave Franco, who has a birthday as we open up this movie with his Lego Mation self. And people at school treats him badly because his father is the world criminal mastermind Garmadon, voiced by Justin Theroux, who takes over the world with his evil plans, and his mother, voiced by Olivia Munn, tries for Lord Garmadon to stay away from her and her son Lloyd. The song Boo Lloyd is played repeatedly too many overwhelmingly times, as well as the jokes are too repetitive and that they weren't as funny around this time, like the Lego movie and the Lego Batman movie. I do like Jackie Chan's voice in this movie as Master Wu. He was probably the best character here in this whole movie. Unfortunately, though, he's not enough to save the movie at all, especially in Lego Mation and live action. I do like that one blooper during the credits sequence. Yes, there's a during credits sequence when he's trying to save the plates. Lloyd has daddy issues with Garmadon, like teaching him to catch, throw, and ride a bike, and never being around for him was just pretentious in my mind. The firing of the generals was again repetitive, and that was annoying as the humor throughout again, and it just was not that funny this time. Master Wu and Garmadon turns out they're brothers, and Wu is hiding the ultimate weapon and is a bad plot to go for. I hated the way they used It's a Hard Knock Life for Us from Annie, because they used the one from the remake of Annie, not the original, which was pretty dumb. Bad move whose ever idea that was. Garmadon attacks Ninjago, and turns out Lloyd was the person who's annoying him, called the Green Ninja, as I said earlier in the film. Like, is that a way to get the plot going? I mean, seriously, Garmadon wins the fight, and the Lloyd and Ninja team go find the ultimate weapon, while a live cat destroys Ninjago. Looks ridiculous to me. Garmadon finds Lloyd and the gang while they're on the quest to find the ultimate weapon, and Master Wu is gone for a good portion of the movie. And we do get to know Lloyd and Garmadon as father and son, and I did like that. The people who served Garmadon are close to killing Lloyd and Garmadon, while it's a little scary just because they used to serve Garmadon. What kind of revenge plot is that, you ask? It's ridiculous until the rest of the ninjas save their booties, which was very convenient for this movie, I thought. I do like when they put I've Got a Name by Jim Croce in the scene, when Lloyd throws and builds a escape plane until they get dropped off because of a goat at Garmadon's old house from when he was a kid, and that house is creepy, by the way. The flashback when Garmadon and future Mrs. Garmadon is very much predictable because they have a baby and baby Lloyd wanted to be evil wasn't the right thing to do for, and Mrs. Garmadon leaves him, which I knew that was coming once we saw a picture of Mr. and Mrs. Garmadon, especially from the trailers too. Lloyd wants to be a good guy and save the world, and when Garmadon wants him to be evil is not a dilemma because Garmadon is eaten by a cat, and Lloyd takes him and the cat, talks to him and the cat, let me say, while Garmadon is eaten, and that was stupid because cats don't talk; they only say meow unless they're Garfield. Kind of a lame ending, I feel like. Now it's time to rate the movie. I'll give this movie a 5.3 out of 10. This wasn't the best Lego movie at all. Even the other two are much better movies. The only thing I liked here, well, there's a couple of things as well, was Jackie Chan's presence and a couple of things here and there. And if you had the same problem with the live action in the Lego movie, this isn't going to get any better. So I don't recommend you guys see this thing, especially if you're fans of the Lego movie or the Lego Batman movie. So I'd like to thank you guys for joining me for the Lego Movie retrospective, and until next time, I'm going to just sing this. Everything is awesome!